So I can control that angle from here while maintaining that strong posture. This is very dangerous. If I have to come to this position, I come right back. My reset position, I know there's a lot of information, we're gonna practice it. That reset position is gonna be right off my eye, okay? So remember today we were talking about pushing for some of the guys who are shooting opposite eye, opposite hand. We were saying come to here and just slide it out in line. I'm looking at the target and my sight comes in and I'm just tracking into the target, okay? So it's gonna be the same concept. So whenever I reset back to here, it's gonna work like a gimbal, right? So however I move, see how this just tracks with my eye? So if I have to come in and I come back, boom, it comes right back to here. I know exactly where my front sight post is. So I go to reach out to shoot, it's right here, bang, okay? I come in, just like anything else, I'm moving around, boom, I come back and it sets to here in that high ready. From this position, if some tall dude walks in front of me and I'm short, then I'm like, whoa, okay, I can bump it up so I don't sweep him. But that's my reset position is right here. And I track it out and I come back in, right? So now if we look at the muzzle discipline of going high or low, let's just say, Mike, you can just stand right there. So my sights, this sounds stupid, but just bear with me. My eyes are on my head, right? And my head is on the top half of my body. And my shoulders are up here by my head, okay? So just from a range of travel, if Mike holding the camera is another person, which he is obviously, but if I do this and I just bounce over his head, that's that line to come outline over his head and come back to the same height is a shorter line than me coming under his feet, coming back up and all the way to here. So this is a longer motion. So if I'm trying not to sweep my teammates, this motion is longer, this motion is shorter. Does it make sense? So if I'm here and I go like this, it's a shorter motion than this. If the person is combative in a crowd or potentially combative in a crowd, right? So Greg, I'm just gonna face you. So if I come to here and he closes the gap, right? This is a position that's much harder for me to fight from, right? My hands are down. Is there still options from here? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I can still do, right? But when I come over, right, this position, my hands are right in between me like we're fighting. I have lots of options to fight from. And if he tries to grab around me and hold me like my body, I have this that creates space. If I come from this direction, I'm coming under and he comes to grab and control my body, I now have to create my space. You know what I mean? By doing either wrestling or jujitsu, samba techniques, whatever. You know what I mean? Like the position is just a harder position to work from. Not that I still can't win, I just have a much bigger fight ahead of me. Tracking so far? Okay, so what we're